What is going on, beautiful people? How you feeling? How you living? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, but we are back. I missed y'all. I'm going to hold myself accountable and apologize for not being consistent. Okay? You guys followed me for a reason and I appreciate all 30,000 of you guys. Okay? But I have not been delivering like I should. So, you guys can hold me accountable as well. Sometimes I need that extra push because I'm still trying to find the balance between life and social media. Okay. And I'm still not used to even putting myself out there like that. So, yeah, if you guys got to give me a reminder every now and then, like, listen, Val, okay, chop, chop, chop. You said you were going to be consistent. So be consistent. Okay. And God has also been checking me too. All right. He's like, listen, I gave you this platform. There's 30,000 people on it. What are you doing? You need to get it together. All right. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things Christ, all things Bible. This is a faith-based channel. Okay. We also talk about self-development over here. It's about self-reflection, self-respect, elevation, progression, accountability. We talk about life experiences over here. So we're gonna grow together, learn from each other, learn together, laugh together, cry together, all of that good stuff. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. So, you guys, listen. Access is denied. Okay? Access is denied. Now you're saying I'm keeping you at a distance, right? I'm restricting your access to me and I'm putting a healthy boundary in place and I'm saying access is denied. You do not have access to me like you used to, and they don't like that. They who? I'm talking about the narcissists and the Jezebels in your life. They do not like the fact that now you're saying you don't have access to me anymore. Okay. You don't even understand, or maybe you do, what that does to a narcissist and a Jezebel. Just you putting a simple, healthy boundary in place. You don't understand what that does. They are angry inside. They are fuming. Okay. Because they don't like to feel challenged. And it's not really you challenging them, you're just putting a boundary in place for your peace of mind and sanity. But they take it as a challenge, right? Because the narcissist and the Jezebel, they like power. They like to have the authority. They like to have the control. They like to manipulate other people. They like to exploit others, right? So here you come. Now you're like, listen, I'm done with the mind games. I'm done with the manipulation. Um, I'm restricting your access to me. And that's just what it is, right? They don't like it. They take it as a challenge. They take it as you challenging their false sense of dominance, right? They take it as you criticizing them, right? When in reality, you're not really doing any of that. All you're really doing is protecting your peace, right? Maybe now you're in a season where you're able to stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself. Maybe now you found your voice and you're able to stand up against your bully, right? You're able to stand up against the narcissist or the Jezebel in your life. And they spent so many years controlling you, controlling your emotions and your feelings. And now maybe you found your voice and you found the strength to finally put boundaries in place, right? And they don't like that. They don't like that at all, right? They take that as you challenging their false sense of dominance. Because the narcissist and the Jezebel, they like to walk around like they have power when they really don't. This is why they walk around appearing to have confidence, right? They like to appear bigger than what they really are. But the reality is, on the inside, they have a fragile self esteem. They're insecure. They're weak, right? If if you really are confident, you wouldn't find the need to manipulate anybody, right? If you have power, then you don't need to manipulate anyone. Why are you trying to control other people's emotions and feelings? Right? It's witchcraft. That's what that really is. You're weak. You have a false sense of power. You don't have power because you wouldn't find the need to do that to other people, right? And exploit other people. It's an evil spirit, right? So now you're in a place where you're saying, listen, access is denied. You do not have access to me anymore. They don't like that, right? Narcissists and Jezebels, they lack empathy. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about your feelings. It's all about them. It's all about what they can get, what they can benefit from, right? That's how they operate. They want to be the ones to have control. So they take this boundary as a challenge and you challenging them, right? That's what they take it as. Because how dare you? Any little pushback, any little question, right? You have when it comes to dealing with a narcissist and a Jezebel, listen, they get offensive, they get angry, they become aggressive, right? They take it as you criticizing them. You can't say anything. They have to be the ones to have the say so. They have to be the ones to have the control. If you ever dealt with a narcissist, you know that they are always the victim in everything, right? And I've dealt with multiple narcissists in my life. And it's not even just about them being a victim. It's about them wanting to have control over other people. Always wanting to walk around like they're the boss of other people, right? It's about how they can take something and twist it and have people believe what they said is true when in reality it's not. It's really demonic when you really think about it. And now it's like they have other people believing what they said. And what they said is not true. But they have a way to make it appear as if it's true. Like, that's an evil spirit right there. The way they can do that. And I was having a conversation with somebody like that recently, right? I've noticed that this person had narcissistic symptoms for years now because this is somebody that's a family member. And ever since I was a child, I've noticed this about this person and how they operate and how they like to have control and how they like to be the boss and how they like to manipulate other people. Ever since I was a child, I noticed this about this person. Although I love this person dearly, this person has narcissistic ways about them, right? And, you know, the world calls it narcissistic personality disorder. To me, it's just it's spirits, right? But I truly believe this person has a narcissistic spirit, right? So recently, this person did something to somebody, right? They hurted the person's feelings. They were out of pocket, said something disrespectful, right? And the thing is, when you have the light, you can't really be around certain spirits because it's going to bother you immediately. So this person said something out of pocket, they hurted somebody's feelings, and it happened in my presence. And I'm just like, I cannot sit here and not say anything because it's bothering me and it's fuming me inside, right? So I had to say something. So I corrected them. I said, listen, you're being very disrespectful, right? This was a woman, by the way, right? I said, you're being very disrespectful. You're out of line. You're out of pocket. It wasn't called for. It was over something so small, something so tiny, so small, right? And they blew it up out of proportion. So I corrected them. I said, no, you're wrong. You hurted that person's feelings. And I could see that person was hurt. So I'm like, listen, if that person is not going to stand up for themselves, I have to say something. Listen, I got it. I'll handle it. Like, I can't watch somebody be bullied. Like, I can't do it. I can't. Right. So we had a few words of exchange, and I told him, listen, you were wrong. You need to apologize. Like, you don't even understand how you hurt other people's feelings and you don't care. Right. And the whole time, all they did was point the finger at everybody else and play victim and play victim. Right. They call everybody else difficult. They call everybody else the issue. They say everybody else is a problem. I'm like, no, you're the problem. Yeah. No, it's you. Right. Listen, when you tell the narcissist they are the problem, they don't want to hear it because it's like, how dare you see my flaws? I thought I was able to mask this by trying to manipulate people and constantly having the power over people, but you're different. I can't manipulate you. So how dare you see that I have flaws? Right? So I told him, I'm like, no, you're being very disrespectful. You're the issue. And you hurted that person's feelings and you need to apologize. Now, I don't know if they apologize to that person. Probably not. Right? So after I said that, they were silent because it's like, what can you say? You're not a victim right now. You're not. Right? So this is how narcissists operate. So the fact that you're saying access denied, they think that you're criticizing them. They think that you're going to expose them. They don't like being exposed, right? It's like, oh wait, me, I have issues. I'm not perfect, like how I think I am. Oh, you see my flaws, right? How dare you? It's like, no, nobody's perfect. Yeah, you do got issues, right? So they're afraid that you're going to expose them, right? They're afraid that you're going to go around and tell people about their insecurities, right? Their flaws, their narcissistic ways, or their Jezebel ways, right? They're afraid of being exposed. That's why they walk around like they're perfect. That's why they walk around like they have this power when they don't. They don't have power, right? And I was telling people about this specific person. I'm like, why is it that y'all allow this person to control you like this, right? Because there's other people who are kind of afraid of speaking up against this person that I spoke against, right? A lot of people are afraid. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? This person's not a boss. This person doesn't have power. And y'all afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. Like, you ain't got no power. You're weak. I can see right through you, right? So I understand why throughout my life this person will constantly project negative traits onto me, right? To make me appear to be something that I'm not. When in reality, the things that they're projecting onto me, it's really about them. So listen, now that you're saying access is denied, they're afraid that you're going to expose them. And narcissists and Jezebels don't like being exposed. They might start to go to your loved ones, your family members, mutual acquaintances, coworkers, neighbors, like, and just start smearing your name and spreading lies about you. So that way people can dislike you. They're going to say all of these negative things about you, right? Because they want to appear to be the victim. Because people are going to question, well, okay, how come you and such, y'all don't talk anymore? I don't see you hanging out with this person anymore. Like, what happened, right? Before you can expose them and expose their flaws and insecurities, they're going to run to other people and spread lies about you to isolate people from you, right? To get in their mind, because that's what it always boils down to, mind control and manipulation. Because if they can't control you anymore, then they don't want anybody around you, right? They got to find other victims. So now they're going to go to your family, your friends, acquaintances, anybody. So when you put boundaries in place, the narcissist and the Jezebel, they don't like that, right? And they get so angry and aggressive where it validates the fact that you have to put boundaries in place dealing with a narcissist and a Jezebel, because they can become so angry to the point where it gets physical, right? So they're going to try to come back into your life like they always do, and guilt trip you to the point where now you're questioning your decision. Now you're questioning your own reality, right? Because this is what they do. They want to have control over your feelings and emotions. They're going to love bomb you. And now you're questioning, well, am I overreacting? Should I allow them back into my life? It's not that much, it's not that big of a deal, right? And now you're compromising. Now you allow them back into your life, right? And you wonder why you're constantly going in this cycle where you're constantly dealing with a narcissist or Jezebel because you keep giving them access to you. You keep allowing them to manipulate you and have control over your mind, emotion, your spirit, right? So now you allow them back into your life. Now they've done guilt trip you and all of that, right? You have to stand firm on your decision. You cannot budge, right? They're going to try everything in their power to come back into your life. That's why they're constantly blowing up your phone, right? You got 100 missed calls, 100 texts, 100 voicemails. They're monitoring you on social media, being a monitoring spirit. They're popping up at your house, popping up at your job. Like, listen, they cannot live without you. And they go crazy when you're not around. But you have to protect your peace. That's not your business, right? That is not your business. Let them go crazy. Let them be mad. That's not your problem, right? Protect your peace. Remove the negative energy out of your life or energies out of your life, negative people out of your life. Protect your spirit, right? Don't allow the narcissist and the Jezebel to control you, um, to affect you mentally, right? Emotionally, physically. Like those spirits, they can drain you. Those spirits, those are evil spirits, right? Manipulation and mind control. Listen, that's witchcraft. Stay away from the narcissist and the Jezebel. All right. So hopefully this video was helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.